Hey everybody, hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to Siralim Ultimate, where we have a nether boss fight ahead of us. We're taking on the Ceaseless Gladiator. We've already rolled for a good item bonus last episode, so let's just go for it. No fanfare, nothing really to do ahead of this, so let's go into the Forgotten Lab. Hopefully we can beat the boss here. If not, of course, we can retreat to the arachnid nest to give ourselves a better chance. But let's see if we can take care of it in one fell swoop. Let's go. Let's see what we can do. Our quest, of course, is to kill the nether boss. Nothing else to do in this realm. But we will, of course, be exploring and seeing what we can do. I can see that we have a portal to a mini realm that's going to give us a new creature, an exotic creature. Definitely something we'll want to do. Before we do the boss, you know, just in case the boss kills us, we want everything else taken care of, especially any rare encounters like this that happen to spawn. First of all, let's speak to the god of this realm. This realm, of course, is the Forgotten Lab, one of the futuristic realms. As I mentioned, this game has a variety of different realms. A lot of them are fantasy themed. Some of them are futuristic. One of them was the caustic reactor, with the Venedon as its god. This one is the Forgotten Lab, with the 4080 as the god of science, who says to us, "Greetings, I am 4080, I am self-aware, you are not. Please state your command." And, you know, we can make a donation, 1,000 brimstone in this case, and 4080 says, "Thank you, please give a higher amount next time." And, you know, unfortunately, the game doesn't allow us to donate a higher amount. Indeed, we can only donate once per realm, which is why you should always donate every chance you get. Right. Enough about that. Let's start looking around. We need to get some buffs for ourselves, some debuffs on our enemies, and already I see some enemies coming towards us. Let's collect this item, this circuit board. Interacting with that will give us an intelligence boost and also a bit of a knowledge boost with some random creature. I don't think there's any avoiding this combat, so we're gonna have to get into it, despite the fact that we're not really it's not really an ideal situation for us. Now, this is taking a look at the full realm properties. No additional attacks or casts. Enemies cast additional times. We deal less damage. We take 49% health damage every turn. These are all pretty bad. But let's see what we can do. I'll start out with using the macro. Seeing if maybe we can... Okay, we are barely scratching these enemies, and okay. Our centaur duelist is getting a turn, and honestly, what I'm gonna do is oh, we can't cast spells because we are silenced. Okay, that's pretty bad actually. So who do we attack? Let's just try and attack you, because you're the... Oh, someone was provoking, so we couldn't attack. This might be one of those instances where we're just wiped out by the first enemy we come across. But fortunately, you can't even do anything, because all you can do is attack, so just defend. Hopefully things aren't too rough for us as the enemies take their turns. Another annoying spell is being cast at us 11 times. This one might backfire on the enemy, yes, because it killed our Dread White, who had been stockpiling maximum health. So eventually the enemies did kill themselves. Alright, let's take that. This is part of the... each realm has a sort of mini quest that you can do. This realm's mini quest is you collect 4 different parts of a certain thing, and then once you have all the parts, something will happen. I'm being vague about it, but I'm hoping that we're able to do it. And then I'll be able to show you what happens. Finally, we get a buff, protected, and we get another piece of the machine. Some sort of machine that we're collecting. This should debuff our enemies, I think. They're cursed and silenced. That'll help, especially in a realm where they're casting 11 times. Okay, let's carefully make our way through. This is going to be an optional combat encounter, which I'm not going to do yet. I'm just going to collect as many buffs as I can. Intelligence, unfortunately, isn't helping us that much. So burning and frozen could have been better. Another piece of that machine. Some more destructibles. This might be the last piece of the machine. Here we go. You've collected the final piece of the machine. After several moments of frustrating trial and error, you managed to assemble it into something that looks a bit like 4080. And I think 4080 is gonna have something to say. It's a masterpiece. Thank you for the service. In addition, we gained 450 favor with the God of Science. Not enough to bring us close to the next the next favor rank, but still pretty good. What's gonna happen here? Should we attack, or should we use our you know, let's use our macro, and hopefully the Rift Dancer survives. Hopefully nobody silences us. Then we can use okay. Okay, the Rift Dancer is going to survive. So we can use our ethereal spell gem for Rabid Dementia on our animators, who's going to attack a random enemy, I think. Which somehow triggered them attacking my Red White, but ultimately the enemy did die? I don't know what's going on. I'm at a bit of a loss. Clearly we've set off some crazy chain reaction, which hopefully ends in us winning. But I am at a loss. Oh my god. They cast Extinguish, which is the spell that I think kills the target if it has less than 35% health. So a lot of interesting things happened. We ended up winning, but I don't know. I don't know what that says about our chances in the boss fight. There are 3 more roaming enemies. I think we should go into our nether realm right now. And hope. Okay, this is. It's Mimic Mike. This room contains several treasure chests. You can only open 7 of these chests and keep whatever is inside of them. Good luck. Interesting. What is inside this chest? 3 emblems. Are all of these similarly looking chests gonna have emblems? Yes. Okay. What about this chest? What are you gonna have? You can open 2 additional chests. Okay. So, are all the chests that look like that going to allow us to open 2 additional chests? Seems like it. So if we... Hopefully this stacks. So let's now open this chest. we get more emblems. I think emblems are a nice thing to have a lot of. Additionally, let's open this for more chest openings. What does this do? That gives us something I'm not really interested in. Are there any that give us just straight loot? That is giving us trait material, which I guess is better, but purple amber, brimstone. Okay, that's all we can open. Can we somehow, I don't know, trigger a fight with you to get something extra to happen? No, that's all we can do. Okay, that was an interesting encounter. Not... could have had more interesting encounters than that, but... Like, I wish there were just regular treasure chests, but it's not too bad. Excuse me. Sorry, Arcane is a good buff. Although less relevant, I guess, now that we have the Anointment. I'll bring it up. The Supercharged, which gives us 5 extra charges on our spell gems. Alright, let's get into this fight. No additional attacks or casts really is messing with us. Nevertheless, I am going to start out using the macro. Less damage dealt as well means it's going to be a struggle. You're going to kill my Vivifier because you're casting 11 times. I have a feeling we're going to lose to the boss. I'm just being realistic. I want you to use Rabid Dementia. Yeah, they've got some... Hang on. Why? So... He dodged it. We had only one attack and he dodged it. This is why I hate losing my additional attacks, because if garbage like this... Do you have dodge chance? Or did you just get lucky? I think you just got lucky. Let's hope that it was just you getting lucky, because I really need you to die. There we go. Now things are proceeding in a more orderly fashion. Took out that roaming enemy. There are 2 more. There is also a master. We are warded. And enemies are confused. That should help us out a little bit. There's our nether boss down here. More optional combat with this thing there. And let's not forget about this thing as well. So a few things left to do in this realm. I'm not sure. Oh, here we go. This is actually really good, because this is going to complete one of our prophecies. And I can already see that it gave us a chest. A chest with nothing in it. But we completed a prophecy task. And now all we need to do is kill 32 more death creatures and complete any mission, and then we'll have another clean sweep for our prophecies. Wasn't our last enemy okay, this is kind of bad. Kind of bad. They not only have a lot of like buffs, but they also have a lot of minions. I'll start out by getting rid of their buffs. I noticed that one of them has rebirth, which when we cast arbitration should give rebirth to all of our party members. Yes, as you can see, this is why arbitration is such a devastating spell, arguably too powerful. and all kinds of chaos as they try to act while being confused. Now what I'll do is I'll use reincarnation once and hope that we get some turns to allow me to use... You know what, first let's use contagion to get rid of their minions. Now use rabid dementia. I think we're fine. I think we're good. One of them got rebirth back, and so has now resurrected, but we should be able to shut that down. No? No, they've got good luck as well. So, you know what? Just rabid dementia again. Give us another free attack. Just hit. Why did you not take damage from that? Yeah, why did he not take... Why did you not take damage? When this creature takes damage from the 50%... Oh my god. Okay, well, that could have gotten out of hand, but we killed it. Okay, we got some treasure. That was not our last roaming enemy. There's one more. And you are probably going to give us... No, you might be the master. So let's leave you alone for now. Let's roam around the map, getting everything else. We'll even do the exotic round shortly, but yeah, there should be another section of the map where we can maybe look for a few more buffs for ourselves before we start getting into the last bits of combat. Right, once again, I think this is a good idea. We are severely debuffed in our ability to do damage. Not only can we only attack once per turn, when we would normally be attacking 5 times per turn, but we also deal so much less damage. You're the one with rabid dementia, but you also have arcane, so it doesn't matter if you used your own spell gems to do this. So far, it's kind of working. Right, let's pick up this stuff. An emblem, and that's about it. No more buffs. So now it's gonna be time to start getting into the last few fights. Let me see something though. Am I missing a way to get buffs? I don't think so. Yeah, I think we've picked up all the buffs that we can. So let's start with this. We are going to be fighting an Arcean, a war beast of some kind, who says, "My strength cannot be matched, prepare to die." Well, we'll see. We will see. Now this is... like, we kind of have to do this. Need to buff ourselves a little bit. Just 3 of them are going to take their turns. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully confusion helps us out. And, oh, somebody... one of them, I think, killed one of their party members, which then triggered our corpse explosion barrage, finishing them off. And hey, we find a low-ish level nether stone. Just something for us to grind when we need some extra piety later. So not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Next target is going to be the master. Assuming the master, who I assume is going to be this individual over here. So let's do our best. This is the Plague Doctor Master. Currently we have level 2. who says, Plague Doctors are not only the coolest looking creatures in Rhodia, they're also some of the most powerful as well. Actions speak louder than words, so let me show you their power. So not very descriptive about what they do. Some of the masters will give you a bit of a hint as to what the creatures do. This one, well, he said actions speak louder than words, so let's see what we're up against. The Master of Plague Doctor's trait says, if all of the creatures in your party are Plague Doctors, they gain the Drained trait. What is the Drained trait? After an enemy loses stats, this creature deals damage to the enemy equal to 50% of the amount of stats lost. That could be devastating. So once again, we're going to try to do it this way. Not doing a lot of damage. We're going to hope that nothing awful happens in these 3 turns. They miscast that spell due to, this is annoying. We cannot cast, well, we can try to. We cannot cast, Rabid Dementia because you're blind. Like, we can try to do it, but it'll go on a random target, and we can hope there's a 1 in 5 chance, I guess 1 in 6 chance, maybe you can cast it on itself, that it'll hit the animators. Let's see. Alternatively, we could not do that, and instead we could cast Antidote so that the debuffs are lower in duration. Should that be what we do instead, or should we take a wild shot in the dark on Rabid Dementia? Let's play it safe. Let's cast Antidote. Now, a lot is going to depend on the Ebony and not dying, because you can cast Rabid Dementia correctly, even though you're confused. So, first of all, let's find it. Let's cast it on the correct target. Frustratingly, we needed to do a lot more damage than that, so we are being severely held back by the realm properties. So we're gonna have to do this. We're gonna have to use our macro with the Rift Dancer. And with the Centaur Duelist, well, you're getting some attacks. Not doing that much damage yourself, but you should also be able to cast Rabid Dementia on the animators. Can we kill some of them? Almost. Almost. I think now we should be able to end this fight. Oh no. Well, we didn't kill the one we were aiming at because of because one of them was provoking. They have end of turn provoke. I should have realized that. But we did enough damage to trigger overkill, which then damaged the ones we'd already hit previously, and that killed them. That triggered our flurry of corpse explosions, and we were able to win that fight. It was a tricky fight, but I like our build, and I think Rabid Dementia has really helped us out. I'm really glad I opted for that spell. Now there's nothing left to do except to go into this fight. We are severely handicapped by the realm properties. So let's see what the Ceaseless Gladiator can do. Who says, another easy meal has found its way to my abode. Worry not, I'll make this quick. Our offense is heavily debuffed. Let's see, we are dealing with about 10 million health. Once again, I think it makes sense to start out with Arbitration. Take away all their buffs, including Rebirth. And also just do use your macro. Oh, they're gaining shelled. Why? Why? You're blighted, but should be fine, I think. You have rebirth as well. Now we need the ebony ant. Oh god, we need the ebony ant to survive because we need to start. We need to start casting Rabid Dementia. It didn't do damage because they're shelled, which is really annoying. We are, yeah. We might... Okay, here's another problem. So... this creature intercepts all damage dealt to its allies. Your creatures start with rebirth, and if they take damage, they gain shelled. I don't think that's working properly because they weren't actually taking damage from that hit. So let me. Yeah, because they didn't take damage. I don't think this thing is working properly. I don't think this thing is working properly. Oh well, I screwed up. I didn't realize my animatus was blighted. So we're gonna have to do things a little bit differently. Gonna have to do things differently. I really needed my ebony ant to not die. Okay, this whole scheme is falling apart very quickly. Yeah, we were just hamstrung by the realm properties. Yeah, there's nothing we can do except with you. I mean, we kind of need to use antidote to get rid of this blight, because otherwise things are just going to end very prematurely. No. Oh my god. Centaur Duelist, please don't die. We need somebody to cast Resurrection on our Dreadwhite. Okay, you didn't die. You screwed up a lot of other things, but you didn't die. Our animatus is going to die, though. Oh. Again, my sticky A key nearly cost me bad. Yeah, our animatus is dead because of the blight. But maybe we can kind of have a bit of a do-over. Why is our Dreadwhite still dead? Fulmination. Okay, our Rift Dancer is going to have to do some stuff. I don't see us winning this. Our Rift Dancer is going to have to cast Antidote. Yep. Okay, I really don't want. I really didn't want my Centaur Duelist to die, but the blight. I don't know why my animatus died. The realm. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, we died. I don't know why my animatus died. What? I thought we'd taken care of blight on the animatus, but evidently we hadn't. So this is unfortunate. Just a really garbage collection of realm properties that completely ruined our chance of success. But you know what? Sometimes that happens. You just gotta deal with it. So of course, I do think we could beat them in the Forgotten Lab, but it's not ideal for our build. Let's go to the Arachnid Nest where we know we are strong. Let's try to take care of this boss. There. What realm properties do we have? They heal every turn. We can actually turn that against them by blighting them. The chance to dodge is garbage. Let's talk to Regalis, make a donation. Let's fight this creature. Oh, speed bonus? Speed penalty? No, but they're all going before us, which is... I don't know what happened there. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I mean, we all died. Why was the Animatus one hit killed? Is what I don't understand. What is Taste of Fear? What the heck is Taste of Fear? Because that was doing some major garbage. Yeah, enemies with feared are prevented from gaining stats. So that wasn't why we were one hit killed. Why were we one hit killed? Was that a... Was that a... What did he cast? Like, what did he do? Yeah, I don't understand. We didn't even get to open any chests. 343 is fine. Let's go back and hope that there's slightly less garbage. Let's get a buff. A couple of buffs for ourselves. Agile and Mending and Defense. Yeah, we can deal with this. They don't have dodge chance. No, they don't. There's our nether boss, but before we fight them, let's fight this garbage. These agile enemies all going before us. Most of them have wasted their turns though, so sucks to be you losers, because I think we're just gonna wipe you out. No, we're not. So we're gonna have to cast Rabid Dementia. Getting our full number of attacks this time around. Not, you know, just randomly stopped by the realm. That's a mimic. I'm not interested in fighting mimics. Not yet, anyway. I am just going to attack. Yeah, look at how much stronger we are in this realm. Just with a different set of realm properties. Well, let's start debuffing our enemies. They are snared. That's great. Blighted. That's fantastic. You know why that's fantastic? It's because they have heal every turn 88%. Instead of that, they're going to be losing health. In fact, because they're blighted, I'm even going to fight the Mimic. Because it should be a straightforward affair. Yeah, you know what? We can do it like this. We can cast Arbitration, get rid of your buffs, and then somebody else can cast Rabid Dementia, causing our Animatus to attack when it isn't even his turn. What a lovely spell. This has really rounded out my build. We get more health and some loot. Another situation where we should attack. A big hit. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot more confident. It isn't even the realm that's helping us that much. Ooh. And as a bonus, we get another rare encounter. The another instance of the exotic realm. It has a different name. It's not called that, but I always call it either the exotic realm or the rainbow realm. We'll go there after we've picked up some more buffs. I shouldn't be clicking on those because sometimes they give combat. You don't want that. Barrier is fine, actually. More defense is great. You know what? No, just punch you in the face. End this combat immediately. You came back. You came back. You both were immediately kicked back out. Alright. Another chest. Enemies are sleeping and poisoned. Invisible as well. More defense. You are just a random civilian. We'd already beaten the master in the previous realm, so we don't get another one here. Alright. We did donate to you. No, we did previously, but then we got immediately killed by the first enemy we fought. Now we get to donate to you yet again. This is one reason why my favor with Regalis is so much higher than any of the other gods. We didn't open this chest. So let's take care of that. Opening these as well. Now I'm confident enough with the buffs we've gathered to be opening or interacting with things that can lead to combat. I will even fight another mimic. And once again, arbitration followed by rabid dementia should end this. Yeah, oof, I'm feeling a lot more powerful. A lot more powerful. Our final buff is, or the final debuff on our enemies is bleeding. There's one more roaming enemy, a nemesis. We can kind of see a little, the edge of the text that it has. You are plague. Shouldn't be too difficult to deal with. Let's just punch you in the face. Ooh, you're a little bit tougher, but should still be fine. Yeah. Wasn't a problem in the end, giving us a nice amount of experience. Now we've explored everything. The only thing left is the nether boss itself, the Ceaseless Gladiator. Oh, and also, just in case we die to the boss, let's do this first. The Sapphire Drake, I guess they all have the same line. My strength cannot be matched, prepare to die. Which is fair enough. Let's punch this guy. I think they're done for. Yep. One punch situation. And we get the Sapphire Drake added to our best bestiary and also ready for summoning. Now, let us go into this nether boss fight. Round 2 against the Ceaseless Gladiator. He has the same text as before. We're moving first. I think it makes sense to get rebirth on all our people. And then you will cast, you'll use your macro, you'll be able to use it twice like you're supposed to, and not hampered by the realm. They're gaining shelled, that ultimately doesn't matter, because we do have all 5 of our attacks. So you will also use your, and like we don't have a blight on us as either. Arguably we should have used Archangel's Blessing. I got a bit greedy there, because now our health is really low. didn't really do much to the enemies, but I think it's time for us to start using some rabbit dementia. Okay, rabbit dementia isn't gonna work because we can only target the Ceaseless Gladiator. He's gonna be, or if we try to target other enemies, they are going to be the damage is going to go to the Ceaseless Gladiator. Fortunately though, end of turn, like why is that guy provoking? Because this is a little bit obnoxious. The Dread White has gotten a turn. Just use Archangel's Blessing again. So took zero Undying. Something is funny with this fight. Do they have end of turn provoke? They do have end of turn provoke. That is actually kind of bad. So you know what? Let's use our macro. Maybe we can muscle through this. Let's use arbitration. Are gems sealed after casting? They are. Ugh, that is pretty bad. That is pretty bad. Okay. So a couple of them have. Okay. Use absolute corruption on you. Oh my god. Why? Why? I don't know why he's taking 0 damage. Because he should. Okay, never mind. I see why. It's because he's got 800,000 defense. So, long story short, we need a lot more in the way of buffs. So, but our gems are sealed after casting. Okay, never mind. How are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do this? This fight is thwarting us in an entirely different way. I'm just gonna keep reincarnating, hoping that well, I mean, all we can do is just try. Still doing our stats swapped. Stats are not swapped. So why do you have that much defense? Why do you have that much defense? Well, you've got an artifact giving you that much defense. You've got an absurd amount of attack, defense, and intelligence, but very little speed. You know what? Let's cast Defile with you. That's fine. Casting anything is kind of... I wish we could cast our spells, but we cannot. We cannot. All we can do is keep on reincarnating. And the end of turn provoke is preventing us from attacking the correct target as well. Well, I don't think we can bring the Dread White back to life anymore, so... So, just defend. You came back to life. Just defend. There's something that's really screwing with us. And I don't know what it is. The end of turn provoke, I think, is messing with us badly. And they're getting barrier on top of everything else. We've already used arbitration. I mean, and the guy's healed up as well. That sucks. He took a bit of damage, but then eventually his defile went away. Okay, arbitration is sealed. I don't know. Major resurrection is sealed. And absolute corruption on somebody. What if instead of trying to punch them, instead of that we cast Finger of Death? That's kind of working. Okay. Oh, what the actual... Oh my god. He healed up. Okay. We can do this. We just need to be able to... We can't even cast this anymore. Wow. What if instead we cast Star Pact? Oh, that didn't even get through. That did not even get through. Yeah, this is a garbage collection of a... They should have taken damage equal to whatever they healed, but they were prevented. Can I hit someone? No. Yeah, we are being... You know what? Fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck this garbage. Let's do this again. Once again. 320 extra traits, no thank you. 318 attack and cast. Listen, as long as we don't... Gems sealed after casting, and they're fused with wisps. So this could be really bad. 6 enemies. I don't have time to fight anyone else. Let's just collect all our buffs, and I guess we are gonna have to fight. They don't have dodge chance. They do have a chance to resist damage. This is probably not gonna work. But... Okay, let's... This is probably not gonna work because of how this boss fight is, because of the way the boss fight works, but maybe if we can make it work by dealing some sort of damage to them early on, we can use the fact that they're fused with wisps against it. Oh, a dumpling. 2 dumplings. You know, I'll even fight the mimic. I can just punch you, because you don't have a rebirth. Let's open this chest. Let's take down these 2 dumplings. It definitely makes me feel a little bit better. 2 dumplings, assuming... Ooh, and a riddle dwarf. 4080 rules over the Forgotten Lab. I know this. And we fight against this garbage enemy that cannot take damage exceeding 25% of its maximum health. And they have a 18% chance to resist damage. Despite all of that, eventually we had enough instances of damage on them to just deal with more garbage. Okay. They don't have end of turn provoke. They have end of turn cast, which is pretty important. Another enemy. Let's just punch you in the face. Let's fight these dumplings. It's gonna give us a few levels. Oh, you never know. Maybe these levels end up being important. The small stat boost that we gain. But also, it's giving us progress towards being able to summon a dumpling of our own. Which is the more important thing, I guess. Alright, this is going to be our 3rd attempt at this boss. I think all of the other bosses we killed on our 2nd attempt, so this one is definitely giving us the most trouble out of everything we've seen. Why did you dodge 5 times in a row? Oh, okay, it's because one of you was fused with the wisp that has a dodge chance. So we've got to be careful. Don't attack enemies fused with scheming wisps. It's another complication on top of everything else. Alright, let's finish our... the main reason I'm walking around is to collect all my buffs and debuffs. No scheming wisp in sight, so we can do this. And let's go here. Let's see. More chests. You know, like, giving us chances to get a rare loot as well, so not entirely a wasted effort coming to a place multiple times, but I would rather just beat this nether boss. Ooh, and this could have a chest in it, maybe? Yes, it does. You should never leave chests behind. And, ooh, I don't think we donated to you, did we? We didn't. Where is... where is the nether boss? It is down there, okay. Okay, let's try and get this done. Round 3. Started off with some garbage. In fact, we've lost. We've lost because they're fused with wisps, and if you allow wisps to go before you, this garbage happens. Yep. This garbage happens. Alright. Round... Oh, I skipped past that. I am seriously on tilt mode right now. Resurrect on death, heal every turn. We might be able to make this work. Resurrect on Death will be hard to deal with, but... What else? Gems sealed after casting. And no additional attacks and casts. I'm just gonna forfeit. Yeah, that's a bunch of garbage. 3... Stats are swapped could actually help us. Less attack damage? No, I don't think so. Less stat gain is also pretty bad. Heal every turn. Okay, let's try it again like this. Resurrect on Death. No additional attacks or casts. And end of turn provoke means I am... Well, I'm just going to donate. I'm gonna pick up this thing and I'm going to get into a fight and just... I'm just gonna forfeit. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take one more attempt to fight the boss. And if I am not able to, I will do the... I will basically cop out by fighting it on realm instability 0. This is getting a little bit out of hand. 362, debuff blind, that's fine, we can wait it out. Hidden realm properties, hopefully it isn't something... I don't like the concept of hidden realm properties, it's really annoying. I wish they would just all be visible. Enemies are sleeping and blighted. Okay, that could help us out. We have all our attacks. Enemies also have a ludicrous amount of health. Yeah. Blind is actually pretty bad, now that I think about it. So, you know what? The Vivifier can just attack, bring our friend back. And the Duelist can just attack somebody. Hopefully kill, and we can get... Oh yeah, these guys were protected as well. That's what was making that fight annoying. So this fight should go... I was gonna say this fight should go better, but maybe not. So what I'm gonna do with the Rift Dancer is I'm going to use Arbitration. Okay, we have a maximum amount of buffs, which is not great. So what you should do is you should attack, bring our person back. Now the... Okay, I think we're fine. The Duelist is attacking random targets. But I think we're fine, because, yeah, explosions took them out. Another Nemesis group. Alright. 6 more enemies, that's too many enemies. That is entirely too many enemies, especially if they are going to have that much health. If they're gonna have that much health. Oh, and now that I think about it, us being blind is really complicating things. Okay. Thorns. Okay. Okay. Let's try and do it this way. This is going much better. Is there reflect damage? There isn't. You just happened to reflect damage due to one of your own properties, which is very rude. I'm gonna cast again Rabid Dementia, hoping that we get the right target. We didn't, but this should end the fight. Corpse explosions should finish things off. Okay. Was it? Oh, were they a? Was that their nemesis property, reflecting damage? Anyway, okay. Oh, of course, things can never just go easily for us. Well, we killed one of them. He came back. We immediately shunted him back into the land of the dead. You know what? Let's start doing it like this. We'll cast Antidote. Vivifier can also cast Antidote. Oh, you almost killed one of them. Oh, you did kill one of them. Due to the extra damage. Hey, they're so tanky though. This is pretty rough. Oh, and now they're getting all their health back. Because Blight wore off for some of them. You know what, just cast Archangel's Blessing. Just attack somebody. I don't know how this is gonna go. 4 more enemies is... Yeah, it's it sucks that it's this many enemies. Because this is gonna slow things down ahead of probably another loss to the Nether boss. Oh, all of these have been combat. Why? Just why? Why? Hey, look, you cast it on the correct target. Is one of you gonna come back? Of course, but you got killed anyway. Okay. We got an achievement. So at least there's that. The Crippler achievement, I'm not sure what it's for. Snared could be good. Poison is fine. Bleeding is okay. Please don't be combat. Oh my god. Are you... Oh, they've got one of those annoying enemies that shuffles around the timeline, I think. Oh, you nearly killed that. Oh, you did kill him. So, you know, just attack somebody. I think this might be enough. No, they are taking very small amounts of spell damage. Not sure why. Yeah, now we can finish them, hopefully. Do you have some garbage that is stopping you from... Well... Ooh, a dumpling appeared. Let's deal with this. We should just be able to punch you to death. And with you, we can just use Rabid Dementia to... Oh, we cannot. We need to snare you. And the duelist, fortunately, was able to finish the job. We've got the... we made progress on the Mindbender achievement. Oh, and there are 3 more enemies in this zone. Just all the optional combat. when we don't want it. But this one, fortunately, was easy to take care of. We're just trying to get our final sets of buffs and debuffs so that we give ourselves the best possible chance in this fight. Oh, so tanky. Killed you. Hopefully Blight takes care of the rest of you. Duelist did some good damage. And killed you. And killed you. Corpse explosions should finish the job, but not quite. Maybe now? Yes, there we go. That's our final buff. We're agile. Alright, let's see how we do in this fight now. Our stats swapped. No, they're not. But, you know what? I think we might be fine. Assuming the fight starts out okay. Still, there's one more wandering enemy. At least we found a dumpling. And we have to go down here, even though the last enemy is going to be here. No, he's not going to be here. Alright. Oh, he's going to be in this room. We have to see what's in this room. It could be a buff or a debuff or something that helps us. We need all the help we can get, obviously. So the enemy is going to be there, but nothing we can do about that. Let's attack you. So much health. I really wish that instead of extra health, they had extra attack or something. So killed you because of Blight, and now you're doing some decent damage. So, yeah, take him out. Now corpse explosions are going to finish the job. Okay. What did we have in here? Not even anything that helps us. Okay, well, let's just lose to this nether boss. Where are you? Down there. Okay. Okay, let's see how this goes. Okay. We are moving first. We are also blind. It makes sense, therefore, to start off with Antidote. You will cast Arbitration in case things go wrong. Oh, we have a maximum of 1 buff. At least we took Rebirth away from them. But they have Resurrect on Death, don't they? No, they don't. So you are going to have to cast Antidote. So now you're taking damage properly. The way you should be. So now you should use yeah, you should use your macro. It's late to be using it, but we've got to start somewhere. Now we've got to hope that the Ebony Ant survives whatever this daunting gargantuan is about to do. I have no idea what's going on. Why are you stuck in this loop? I have no idea what happened. I do know that we are in severe danger. Really bad danger. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to attack. Before I attack, let's see, why were you getting all these attacks? It attacks a random enemy for each creature that has died since its last turn. We killed the nether boss, but we need to kill... We killed the nether boss, but we need to kill the rest of this party. And I am not going to attack while I'm confused. I'm just going to cast Antidote. And they're dying because of Blight. Okay. No! Oh, Corpse Explosion! Oh my god. What do I... So... I need to... Major Resurrect you. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. With you, I'm going to cast... Oh, we cannot cast Arbitration. What I can do with you is... Defile. With you, I'm going to cast Arbitration. No, I'm going to cast... Yeah, you know, I am going to cast Arbitration, just in case things go horribly wrong. You just, you know what? We're gonna slowly bring our entire party back. Now, with you... You have already cast Arbitration. With you, I'm going to start doing some normal attacks. This is going to bring a couple of our other people back. Okay, now, once again, let us defile you. Hopefully you don't cast Rebirth on yourself again. Let's try and give ourselves a good chance by ensnaring you. Now let's do Archangel's Blessing. Oops, so my alarm has gone off because of how long this episode has gone. How long is it? An hour and a half? An hour and 12. Not the worst. Okay. I think we're gonna win, but man, it was such so brutal. Okay, so what should you do? Honestly, I think at this point, just use Rabid Dementia, right? Oh, you've been damaged too many times in that turn. I forgot that the game has this other nonsense. But now, we should be fine. I think we won? No other nonsense? Okay. Well... Shucks. We won in the end. And I have to say, despite the fact that it took so many attempts, I don't mind. I still enjoyed this fight a lot. I feel like it's well balanced. What was ruining it was the random realm properties, and to be fair, you don't have to play on high instability. But if you play on low instability, the game is too easy. But then if you play with instability, sometimes it becomes unwinnable. So there's a happy medium to be found, but it depends on you finding it through luck. What are we gonna do? I'm not gonna summon candle enemies, because the episode's been long enough as it is. I am exhausted. I am going to run around and do the optional combats. Get a bit of extra favor with Regalis. If we're gonna be coming here to, you know, help ourselves out on difficult fights, then we should. Maybe on higher favor ranks we'll get some other nice things that'll make combat situations even more in our favor, but you know what? Mainly I just want to run around, do a bit of a victory lap, and you know, fine. Oh, I'm sorry. Fine, I'll summon one group of Wildfire Efreet. And we'll see how we are attacking first. But right. This was the they have too many. They have too much health, and we have too much. We have blind. Well, you're attacking the right target. Well, you started off attacking the right target. Well, you killed one of them. Okay, so that was really annoying. I will kill the 5 that we summoned though, just because I don't like summoning enemies and then not killing them. This one should be quicker, I think. Yes. Still no card. How many hundreds of these guys have we killed with the no card in sight? Although this also looks like it potentially could end quickly, assuming we can shut down their resurrection. We did. So it wasn't too bad, we just have 2 more to kill. And then we'll call it good. Where are they? Probably down... Well, one of them's down there, the other one is here. So let's take the one to the left first. Let's take you out. Killed you in a single hit. And shut down your resurrection as well. Now let's kill the last one and then we can... Then we can be done. Alright, so we're done. Let's leave. Let's go back to Siralim. Before we end off, let's think about what we learned. What we learned is that even though we have a strong build, the game has many ways of countering our build. For example, preventing us from attacking multiple times in turn. For example, sealing our spell gems so we can only cast things once when, we'd like to cast them a whole bunch of times. For example, blinding us so that we cannot use our spells in a targeted fashion, so on and so forth. Oh, and end of turn provoke, meaning we can't attack the correct target. All kinds of ways. You can avoid a lot of them by playing on, realm instability lower. At 0 realm instability there are no extra properties. But you also get no extra loot, and on the whole it makes the game less interesting. So I do like playing on high realm instability, even though occasionally it will screw you over badly. It still, on balance, makes the game more fun. Maybe just a few tweaks? Like, is it really necessary for there to be hidden realm properties? I'm not convinced that that is a... Like, you would still need to reroll a lot to get realm properties that are favorable to you. I don't think it's necessary for there to be hidden ones, because some of them are just really annoying, like extra traits. Like, some of them completely brick your build. Like, certain builds would just not work if a certain property is there. And for it to potentially show up when it's hidden, it's like, well, I guess I'm just going to forfeit against the first enemy that I fight. So one change I would make in this game is maybe the way you could do it is you could pay an extra amount of power, make it 10,000 power, to reveal the hidden realm properties. And then if you don't like them, you can reroll and then reveal the next set for an extra. Make it expensive if you want, but give the player a way to not be in a situation where they enter a realm and then immediately have to leave because the property rolled that they couldn't even see on the screen when they were entering, when the game, when the realm was being prepared. That's just my 2 cents. But anyway, we did beat the boss in the end, so we can be happy about that. So we're done. Next episode, we have a regular realm, and then we have our next false god fight, I think, on realm depth 432. So that's, again, we're gonna have that awkward situation where we have only one realm to go, and then immediately after that another boss fight. But sometimes it just works out that way. But anyway, that's gonna be all for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and hope I'll get to see you in the next episode as well. So until then, take care.